Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Ground. November 7 9999. Request taxi to parking. Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Ground. Golf Victor November Echo Whiskey. Ready to taxi to runway 19 left with information Bravo.
November 7 9999. Taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking. November 7 9999.
Golf Victor November Echo Whiskey. Taxi to runway 19 left. Contact tower when ready.
Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Ground, Mark India Lima Echo Sierra, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Ground. November 986 Alpha Alpha. Ready to taxi to runway 19 left.
Mike India Lima Echo Sierra. Pushback approved. Expect runway 19 left.
Pushback approved. Mark India Lima Echo Sierra. During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Make sure that your seat belt is securely fastened during taxi, takeoff, and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seat belt together until you hear a click. Tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. We recommend keeping your seat belt fastened throughout the flight. Whenever the seat belt sign is turned on, infants should be lifted from the bassinet and secured with an infant seat belt. If there is a change in cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you. Pull the mask down sharply. Place it over your mouth and nose. Pull the lateral straps to tighten it and breathe as usual. Secure your mask first before helping others.
November 7 9999. Give way to aircraft ahead.
Give way to aircraft. November 7 9999.
There are several emergency exits in this aircraft. Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the closest exit in front and behind you. In the unlikely event of an emergency, or when you hear the command, brace, brace, assume the brace position. If you can reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and place it on the back of the front seat. Place your hands on top of your head.
November 986 Alpha Alpha. Give way to aircraft ahead.
If you can't
Give way
reach
to
the seat in
aircraft.
front of you,
November
lower your
986
head
Alpha
and
Alpha.
lean forward as far as you can. Place your hands on top of your head.
November
In an
986
emergency
Alpha Alpha.
evacuation,
Disregard last
floor-level
message.
lighting will lead you to your nearest exit.
Flaps
Before
1.
using an evacuation slide, remove any high-heeled shoes and be sure to leave everything behind. To put on your life vest, remove it from the plastic cover and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist. Connect the
Bangkok
clip,
Suvarnabhumi
and pull to
Ground.
tighten.
Mike India November Alpha
Inflate the
Sierra
life
Heavy.
vest by
Request
pulling the
taxi
red
to
tabs
parking.
or blowing into the
Mike India
mouthpiece.
November Alpha Sierra
Life
Heavy.
vests
Taxi
have a
to
whistle
parking, at your discretion.
and a light
Taxiing to
attract
parking.
attention.
Mike India November Alpha
Special
Sierra
life
Heavy.
vests are available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft. Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Ground, Mark India Lima Echo Sierra, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Mike India Lima Echo Sierra. Taxi to runway 19 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxi
All
into
large
runway
electronic
19 left.
devices,
Mark
such
India
as
Lima
laptops,
Echo Sierra.
must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. Lightweight electronic devices, such as mobile phones and tablets, must be switched off or set to flight mode. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the charging and use of e-cigarettes, is prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories. Thank you for your attention. Refer to the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you for more information. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
Bangkok Suvarnabhumi ground, Moose 0, ready for pushback with information Bravo, requesting runway 1 left. Moose 0, pushback approved, expect runway 19 right.
Thank you, good day, Mark India Lima Echo Sierra.
Pushback approved, Moose 0.
Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Tower, Mark India Lima Echo Sierra, ready for departure at runway 19 left, departing south.
Mike India Lima Echo Sierra, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 left, Mark
Approaching
India
runway
Lima Echo
19
Sierra.
left.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
November 986 Alpha Alpha, contact Suvarnabhumi departure on 119.25.
Contacting Suvarnabhumi departure on 119.25, November 986 Alpha Alpha.
On runway 19 left.
knots. V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up.
Mike India Lima Echo Sierra. Contact Suvarnabhumi departure on 119.25.
Contacting Suvarnabhumi departure on 119.25, Mike India Lima Echo.
Singapore Changi Unicum. November 986 Alpha Alpha is on final. Runway 20 right.
Flaps full.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Singapore 317 Super is on right downwind. Runway 20 right. Singapore Changi Unicum.
Approaching minimums.
Hansa 790 is 14 nautical miles to the northeast at 3,600 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make left traffic for runway 20 right.
200.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Pakistan 2019 is 22 nautical miles to the northeast at 5,000 feet.
100.
Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 20 right.
50. 40.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Singapore 538 Heavy is clear of all
10.
runways.
Landing spoilers extended.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are required to remain seated with your seatbelt.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Juliet Alpha 029 Juliet is 15 nautical miles to the south at 7,400 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make left traffic for runway 20 right.
Remember to remove your personal belongings.
Spoilers retracted.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Singapore 317 Super is on
Flaps
right base.
up.
Runway 20 right.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Mark India Lima Echo Sierra is clear of all runways.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Lufthansa 790 is on final. Runway 20 right.
Singapore Changi Unicum. Lufthansa 787 Victor Alpha Heavy is on final. Runway 20 center.
Singapore Changi Uniform, Charlie Oscar Romeo Golf India Heavy is clear at all runways.
Singapore Changi Unicum, Singapore 317 Super is on final, runway 20 right. Singapore Changi Unicum, Juliet Alpha 029 Juliet is on left downwind, runway 20 right.
Singapore Changi Unicum, Pakistan 2019 is on final, runway 20 right.
Singapore Changi Unicum, Singapore 359 is 17 nautical miles to the northwest at 7,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make right traffic for runway 20 right. Singapore Changi Unicum, Singapore 317 Super, going around. Singapore Changi Unicum, Lufthansa 787 Victor Alpha Heavy is clear of all runways.
Singapore Changi Unicum, Pakistan 2019, going around.
Singapore Changi Unicum, Lufthansa 790 is clear of all runways.
Singapore Changi Unicum, Juliet Alpha, Singapore Changi Unicum, Singapore 123 Victor Alpha is 23 nautical miles to the southwest at 10,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 20 right.